that loading? We could be. Assalamu alaikum guys, hello and welcome back to Inspo with Tina. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you will leave this channel feeling that much more energized and motivated to get out there and get your shit done and taken care of. Having an awesome day. I hope that you are having an awesome day as well. Today what we're going to be talking about is me versus you and how that it has a big effect on people today. So whenever you want to accomplish something, the first thing that comes to your mind is that there's a winner and a loser in every scenario. And obviously no one wants to be a loser. And the mentality that the society is really trying to drive into us is that the importance of being a winner. The importance of being that hero, being the person that comes out on top. Basically, beat everyone that's around you, step on them if you have to, do anything that it takes to make you reach the top. And obviously that is extremely negative. And not only is it untrue that that's what helps you reach the top, but it really sets an egotistical mindset that is not healthy for you and ultimately does not help you reach the goal that you're looking for. Here's the thing, as much as we think that we can be the superhero that makes it all on our own and reaches the top all from our own resources and our own brilliant minds, the fact is that's not true. We all need a support system. We all need to reach out to the people that are around us and bounce ideas off of each other and really support each other so that we can make it to the top. And the more we realize how positive this is, the more we can benefit our own lives. Now listen, here's the deal. I'm not gonna be all hippie and say that everyone needs to be a winner, because that's not true either. We all know that losers exist, and sometimes we're the losers, and you know what? That's okay, because it's a learning experience for us. But what I want to change in you is to show you that you do not have to be a sole winner. And when you ask for help and when you reach out for help, it does not make you a loser. Now, this mentality that I've been ranting about for a while is that me versus you mentality. Looking at other people, comparing yourself to them, and either looking at yourself and saying, I'm not good enough, or that's never gonna be me, how the heck am I gonna live up to that? Or it's looking at other people and thinking you're better than somebody else. Or really just assuming that there are all these walls that disconnect you from all these people based on whatever reason you put in your head. Oh, I'm not as good looking as this person. Oh, I'm never gonna be as motivated as them. Oh, I'm never gonna have the connections. The thing that you have to realize is that we all have the same potential within us. You know, we are all given the exact same potential, the exact same willpower to go out there and get stuff done, but not a lot of us harness that willpower within us. And that's what needs to change. Now, by changing this aspect about ourselves, we can change our mentality from me versus you and wanting to trample over everyone else in order to make it to the top. Change that to a me versus me mentality. So what is a me versus me mentality? Instead of looking at everyone else and making a big list of all the characteristics that are either negative or positive, or things that you'll never amount to, or things that you hate about everyone else just to try to stew in your own anger and resentment as if that's gonna get you anywhere. What you could do is, instead of pointing that finger at everyone else, point that finger at yourself and make a list of all of the pros and cons about yourself, and really, in this way of analyzing yourself, find a way that you can make yourself better, because no one is gonna do it for you. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the rant and give you the top 3 things that you need to do in order to stop this me versus you mentality and change it to a me versus me. Number 1, stop looking over your shoulder. It's something that we all do. It's almost human nature to do it. To constantly look over your shoulder as you're moving forward and say, is there anyone around me? Am I all alone? Or, you know, what are people thinking? How is what I'm doing looking to everyone else? How are people viewing me? It's that constant fear of being the odd one out. I think it's one of the biggest fears that we have just as human beings. So what I want you to do is stop looking over your shoulder. Stop being afraid of what people think of you, and keep pointing the finger at yourself and really look at yourself. And if something makes you incredibly happy, or you realize that something is sparking your passion, don't worry about what everyone else is thinking. Keep the drive and keep working towards your goal. The minute you stop looking over your shoulder, the more that you will realize that your opinion of yourself is the most important opinion. Number 2 is change the way that you compare yourself. Now, I'm gonna say that one of the most positive things that you can do is to compare yourself, and is to look at other people, because not only does it open your mind to other perspectives, but it also changes the way that you view life yourself. You know, we all have different perspectives, we all have different personalities, and if you only see life the way that you see life through your perspective, you're never gonna get anywhere. So yes, compare yourself, get connections, meet other people, talk to other people, and stay open-minded. But as you're doing this, do not compare yourself to measure yourself up to other people, because you have to realize that we are all amazingly unique individuals, and as much as each person that you admire or that you're critiquing is embracing themselves, you need to embrace yourself as well, because you will not have the confidence or the aspirations to achieve your goals like all these people that you admire until you embrace yourself. So compare yourself in order to make yourself better, not to critique other people and not to critique yourself, but to use what you see in other people to see how you can apply it to yourself, not how you can become other people. And number 3, which I've kind of already talked about, but we're gonna go over it again. Have a me versus me mentality. It's so important. You can be better than you were a minute ago, an hour ago, a day ago, if you have this mentality. Stop looking at other people and seeing how you can beat someone else down or how you can become like somebody else, but look at yourself and see how you can better yourself with each minute of the day. You know, that's what's amazing about our personalities, is that our personalities aren't permanent. The way we think is not set in stone. It can be altered and changed and shaped, and that's what makes life so amazing, is that we have the time to do that. So don't be afraid to chip away at things that you believed in, and if those things alter, or the things that you find motivating, if those things change, that's amazing and that's great. And doing that is gonna improve who you are as a person. So take the time to point a finger at yourself, and it can be one of the most scariest things that we do, because none of us want to analyze ourselves and look at all the negative gunk that we have. It can be really hard to find positive things that we like about ourselves or that we want to expand in ourselves, because as much as we can be our biggest cheerleaders, we can be our biggest critiques. And I know I have that issue in me, and I know a lot of us do. We look at ourselves and we tell ourselves that we're just giving ourselves, what's the word? We're just gonna go with positive feedback. That we're giving ourselves positive feedback that's gonna make us grow, but really we're just bringing our own selves down. So stop critiquing yourselves in a negative way and comparing yourselves to other people just so you can see how you don't measure up, and start putting the finger at yourself and growing yourself as a person. And that's all I have for you today, guys. Now remember that normal is way overrated. Don't be afraid to be the odd person out, because no one who has ever achieved success has been normal. Thank you again so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and check out my blog, as I have a lot of links there that you can check out. And if you found any of this material relevant, or if it helped you at all, please share it. I would really appreciate it. Have a great day. Assalamu alaikum.